Hi, everybody. You've never seen a gorilla training session like this one. Today, a silverback gets his teeth brushed, a mom gets a breast exam, and a once restless youngster shows us just how much he's grown. In addition to the rare footage, you'll also hear some fascinating details about the Cleveland Metroparks Zoo's gorilla troop. Let's jump in.
Our gorillas, along with elephants and orangutans and some other species, they participate in their care. So right now they're doing husbandry practices. They're just making the animals comfortable with them. The keeper is back there. Is that a whistle? So they, these guys volunteer their arms for blood draws. They volunteer their chests or bellies for heart scans, for ultrasounds. What's really neat about primate forests is instead of having to like crouch around and kind of try to get an idea of what they're doing back there, the habitats are built so that you can totally see what they are doing with the animals. So you'll be able to fully see the EKGs and the ultrasounds and the blood draws and the little just husbandry practices that they do regularly. They do to this kind of contact so that when they do need to take care of a potential health issue, that the animals are like, oh yeah, I give you this and you give me green beans, And they do the same thing with the elephants. The elephants get baths multiple times a week. Not because they need baths, but because it's a way for them to be comfortable with the keepers so that when they do need to do those things, they can. Kind of desensitizes them from that contact. So gorillas in human care tend to have heart issues. They're a lot like us. Heart disease is a concern, especially for male gorillas. So Mokolo, our silverback, does have issues with heart disease. In recent years, researchers here developed what is called the Cleveland diet. Unsurprisingly, is a plant-based diet, eliminating a lot of the starches and things like that. A lot of the grains and things from their diet to be more reflective of what they eat in the wild. So this is Kayembe. This is our wild child. This is our 4-year-old. You would never know that he almost didn't make it. He is the first gorilla ever born at the Cleveland Zoo. In our 143-year history, he's the first one born here because we only had bachelor troops before, only boys, only male gorillas. So he's the first born here. He is also the first gorilla, as far as we know, being fully raised from birth on the Cleveland diet, that plant-based diet. So he's an important data point to see if he develops heart disease like his dad. Because Mokolo didn't get the Cleveland diet till later in life, but Kayembe will have been raised on it. Yeah, so they've got their lettuce, and they'll get their browse, the trees from the Metroparks. This is new, the mulch. Kayembe also will be reaching an age of maturity right at the time we're hoping we open the new space. But that age of maturity in the wild means time to go. You're not with the troop anymore. These guys, it's one silverback and the ladies and the babies. So Kayembe will reach maturity and we're all really, really hoping, because of the research, because of how special he was to us, and I know the keepers, well, the head gorilla keepers were others. They said he finally got the son with this one. So they hope that he can stay, because he'll be at that mature age where it'll be time to start looking separately. But we would have room for a bachelor troop. That would be really kind of a nice thing to be able to do that. I know the team emotionally would like him here, but also scientifically. A lot of work went in to get him here.
Why no a bachelor troop and not another family troop?
Just variety, the ability to see how two different troops are,
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
and to keep him being special, so that he wouldn't be. There's a period of time in between leaving troop and becoming silverback. So there's that adolescent period. So he's a little kid now, like you imagine with humans. Like you probably don't want someone becoming a parent before they're a certain age. So what I understand, the bachelor troops just like wreak havoc in the jungle, just a bunch of adolescent boys. Yeah, there's safety in their numbers. So Yeah, that's likely what would happen, but I think what we attached to him.
But is the orangutan, is that gonna be more, when it's, you know, more space, are they gonna grow the population?
You know, I'm not sure. They've had some babies in the past few years.
Yeah.
I want to say Zaki is about maybe similar age to Kayembe, maybe a little bit older.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's very possible. They've got a great team and great care happening in Cleveland.
Yeah, I got really good footage of them training Kebi. She was doing all sorts of things. They were, I might even have been doing something with breastfeeding. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to zoom in and see.
Well, they do have to get a sample every so often. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they bring a pump. Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe that's what they were working on.
Yeah, so when Kayembe was born, his birth mother Nanika, they were able to pump her, even though she wasn't breastfeeding him. So that was another thing that kept him alive in
And
those
Nanika?
early. Yeah, pump in the beginning. I don't know for how long they did it. And Frederica started
Could you
breastfeeding
imagine, like, on a page as a human, you probably know what's.
Yeah, when you know what it is. And it seemed like they'll do just about anything for a couple treats.
Yeah, I guess that they're smart enough to learn how to do it.
Well, rumor is they're gonna be brushing Moke's teeth here, so
Oh, really?
that's
That's
a pretty complicated
fun.
thing.
I've never seen that. I've
Toothbrushing?
brushing his teeth. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything
Now,
like
I've seen him
that.
pick his teeth quite a bit, so he may be into it. We'll
I
see.
should have asked Alyssa.
Yeah,
in my office earlier today.
Alyssa said that, gum disease,
Yeah,
heart disease are linked.
they're related. Yeah.
So they decided to go ahead, see if they could brush his teeth, and he's been cooperative so far.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So when they do their training,
But she also got,
you don't have enough
Jamila,
keepers
what
to
Jamila
have one
picked, she
keeper with
just-
each gorilla.
they put the
So what
baby
they'll
in there
do
and
is
she
they'll
went out and she was
separate
like,
them
okay, I'll
into
take that
groups,
one
and then
too.
they'll do a bunch of training.
It's,
Now,
yeah, she is
Mokolo
amazing.
is, because he's a
And
silverback,
Anika is actually
if he's
Kai's
getting
mom.
treats,
But
it's
she's now more
okay
like
if
an
nobody
aunt.
else gets any treats.
But they get,
But if you're
She
giving a
didn't
treat to
before, she
Freddie,
didn't want anything.
Mokolo needs to get his. If you're giving a treat to Kebi Moyo, then you gotta give a treat to Freddie, and you gotta give a treat to Mokolo. So if everybody's in
There's
one
this
place,
hierarchy.
exactly, there's that hierarchy, and so they separate them so that way they can't see what the others are doing. And then when they're all
Tuesday's
done,
usually the one off by
they
herself.
decided to do Mokolo at the end because he can get his treats that nobody else gets. Get out of
Get
shape.
upset
Yeah,
about it,
yeah.
to be expected. Oh, they can get up to that jump level.
Yes,
I
yes.
thought it was
There's
totally
a
separate,
gate,
I see.
there's a gate that they
But it is
closed, but it's
open
open
right
now.
now.
So
Okay, I thought it was.
everything was closed a little bit ago, and she kinda got trapped up there and wasn't happy about it, but then she got her treats, and she got some extra
is it
brows.
safe for the trainer to be like up there opening the gate?
Oh, no.
Like you said, she was stuck up
The
there.
gates are all remote controlled.
Yes.
It would not be safe.
But now she's
Not
alive.
really. I mean, these guys are pretty.
Oh, wow.
But they're just so big. I mean, this big as I am.
At least he was alive.
Never saw them again.
The balls
Any
in
of
there,
them.
that's the
Yeah.
baby.
I mean, Mokolo certainly could break me in half just
I'll have your head.
without even thinking about it. But even the females, they could
Yes,
really.
that's
Even Kayembe.
Steph said when they were out there and they saw them in the wild, she's like,
Sure, I would guess they could if they got a hold of it.
Yeah.
no, no, you're in.
So yeah, no, everything has to be remote controlled, everything's
Okay.
through the match.
We've been waiting for Mokolo to get trained. There we go. He's supposed to get his teeth brushed today.
Is that what they're doing back there?
Yes. So so right now she's got an ultrasound probe in her hand. So they're training him to get an ultrasound because he's got heart disease, and they have to do echocardiograms. And they'll train all of them to get injections and. So that's why he pushes his chest up against the mesh, and they're putting a probe on his chest, and then he gets a treat.
Very cool.
We were here the day they gave him the echocardiogram. It was amazing to watch, just to see how calm he was and how he just allows him to put the probe on his heart. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like the gel. It's cold and wet, and but they train him every day to do it so that they can twice a year do the exam on him.
Are they the
Keepers?
keepers
Mhm.
just this kind of primate or?
No, they work for the whole building, usually. Now, there are some, there's 2 keepers back there that they focus on the gorillas. And then the rest of them, I'm pretty sure they rotate with all of the primates that are in the building and
Because
even
with their
the aquatics.
personalities, you may think they may have like preferences.
They do, and they do, yep. Yeah, it was really cute. One of the
Amazing.
keepers was out earlier, and one of the little babies was hanging right by the window, and she recognized the keeper. She was doing what the keeper asked her to do, and yeah, it was pretty extraordinary. And she said, yeah, there's some keepers that have just really tight bonds with them.
Yeah.
In the river otters and stuff.
You have to see this, Zoe.
So they're giving him Gatorade now, so he gets electrolytes as one of his treats.
He has heart issues. The one against there. So they're giving
Oh, and they're
him-
brushing his teeth.
They're brushing his teeth and giving him electrolytes.
Yep, yep.
And they're training him to have a sonogram, putting the gel. And they do that every day, so he's calm when they need to do it.
Yeah, I could see the
I
toothbrush.
can't see anything from,
Oh, from over there?
yeah,
Okay.
so.
Okay. Yep, she's got the toothbrush in her hand, and his shoulder's kind of in the way, but I could see her lift the toothbrush up. So we'll see when you see it on the big screen what it looks like. Well, Jamila, if you can't see them, why don't you go ahead and focus the camera on the little ones?
Okay.
Mouth back there.
Yep. He's getting his teeth brushed.
Is that what they're doing there?
Yeah.
So that's Daddy back there. And she said he's getting his
Whichever
teeth
you
brushed.
don't want.
Told you they do a lot
You
of
choose.
things.
Okay.
They did the
Thank
probe on the ultrasound probe on him, or
Thank you.
fake one on him today, and then Alyssa said she was gonna brush his teeth.
Somebody's up there in the back. Is this Nika?
He's getting his teeth brushed. He's getting his teeth
That looks
brushed.
like this looks like Kebi.
Is it Kebi?
Yeah, Nika's so skinny, so long and lanky.
Unless they get up and move, it's hard for me to
Yes,
tell.
yeah. No, I'm pretty sure that's Kebi.
Yeah, I think that's
'Cause-
Nika up there. When they separated them.
Oh, yeah.
It was up
She's
there
in the back.
gallery, but she hasn't come out, so. But I don't know where
That young one likes the.
No, because it's Jamila's up here, right?
This is Jamila
There's
here.
somebody's
Yeah.
up top up there
Okay.
in the back, but I
All the way
can't-
in the back.
Yeah.
The little one or the big? The big one is
I
Nanika
think
in the
It's
back.
the little one back there.
Okay, then
I
that's
can't tell.
Kunda.
It's hard.
She disappeared. She was down here with Kebi.
That one with the paper.
Yeah, look at that.
Reminds me of when we got toys for our son, threw it aside and was playing with the box.
With the box.
Yeah.
Always the box. The box and the paper.
Yeah.
And you think, why didn't I just give him a box? It's a
Right.
paper.
That's what he
They're
wanted.
so cool. I love watching these babies just.
They entertain themselves so well.
And it's nice because when Kebi had Kunda, she was like your true helicopter mom. Come here. No, you can't. Don't touch my baby. You can't go over there. It took her a while to let her explore and do things up there. But it's nice now that they're just like. Hey.
It's nice that several can cohabitate.
Mhm. Yeah, he has a whole
Yeah.
big troop there. And they do have all this space here,
Yeah.
so they
that's
can,
good.
but
Yeah.
like I said, they're working with him, they're brushing his teeth back
Yeah.
there.
It looks like old fire hose or something. All the
Yeah.
slings
Is there
are.
a new one being introduced?
At least
Yeah,
we
the
know it's
fire.
strong.
We had a fireman here one day, and he said that yeah, the fire departments donate the hoses once they're kind of done using them.
Yeah.
When they have to replace them every year or
There's
something,
a
and
certain limit on
Yeah.
time.
so they show up here. That's probably pretty cool.
Green beans?
Gorillas may tap on glass, you may not.
I'm glad they put this in when the babies arrive. I hope they keep it. I think it's nice to be able to have everyone back here because then you can see
You
everything.
don't need to be up
No,
there with a fingerprint.
no,
and tape
exactly. And then people bang on the glass, and then they're in your way. Because if they're right here and something's cute's happening, you're only the person that's right in front can see it. Nobody else can. Back here, everyone gets to see everything. So I really hope they just leave it like this. I think it's a fabulous idea. And that brings us to the end of today's gorilla training session. What did you think about Mokolo getting his teeth brushed? He was incredibly cooperative throughout. And while parts of it were difficult to see, we hope it still gave you a real sense of the patience, trust, and teamwork involved from both the keeper and the 400-pound silverback. We've truly enjoyed filming these training sessions, and we're so glad you stayed with us to the end to watch the entire process unfold. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'd like to particularly thank our wonderful supporters who share through Super Thanks and PayPal. Your support genuinely helps us continue bringing these behind-the-scenes moments. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more sweet animal adventures. We'll see you next time.